Looks like somebody's heating up. One more win and they're on fire. Ladies and gentlemen, the final outfit war for Saturday night. The date today is 9/10/2022. This is week 2 of US West. The best. The United States here tonight. We're going to get a chance to see what US West is all about. I'm super torn right now because there's going to be 2 teams. I clearly cannot root for one or the other at 100%. And I'll explain to you why deep down inside. FIFA, one of my moderators, is playing on one of their teams. And it was incredible to do a showcase for them. The TTA. I've known you guys back in 2012 when we were Aftershocks and working together with the TTA, the Terran Republic Alliance, facing down our enemies, working together in comms on TeamSpeak. And the first time in my entire life as a young adult at that time, just losing my mind on the level of coordination and work we did together in TTA. Lepelos, I'm looking at you. Commander Sirius, that used to be Patty Fathead, and many others. I don't know if the Mercenaries leads war. I don't know if they're all there, but it's been a pleasure playing with TTA, and now I get a chance to see them live on stream. In the first matchup, my two bestie teams right now going at each other. And I'm excited. I'm going to be pumped. I'm going to be screaming my ass off. I'm going to see players go down that I recognize. And you're probably not going to like the stream because I'm just going to be way too goddamn excited. But it's like a little kid at the candy shop watching these teams get together. Professionalism is probably going to be off the charts. And yeah, we'll see what happens. 7 minutes from now, and we're going to dive right in, and we're going to watch this matchup. As soon as this match is over, if it either dies within 45 minutes or at the 45-minute mark, we'll jump right into the next match. And that next match is going to be Recursion versus Go Hard Gaming. I don't know who Go Hard Gaming is. I'm already being told in comms in the back of my ear, they're saying that Recursion is going to finish the game in less than 15 minutes. So Go Hard Gaming, we're looking right here. We need you to go hard so we can get back in the matchup and see what the hell's going down. Don't lose before I get there. Quick 0. Big flex goes out to you, my dude. One day, I'm going to be able to snap these bars live on stream just for you until I fix my lower back pain. Swiss Cheese, it's good to see you. And Vader, Kim, Cedric, Ewog, we're going to go and dive right in. Yeah, let's get started. We're currently on Nexus. Outfit Wars 3.0. Tonight we're going to get a chance to see what Bitter Gorge Garrison is going to provide for these 2 teams here. To give you a little bit of a background, TTA is able to handle all 3 sides of the coin. They have air, armor, and infantry down pat. And we know FIFA is really known to have their air teams, including their armor teams. So it's going to come down to infantry for the both of these teams here. Can their infantry outdo each other? They have seen each other on the live server time and time again on Connery, and I have actually gotten a chance to go against and with both teams. And I'm excited to showcase this here tonight. You 100% know it, Quick Zero. Mentally. We're going to get hammered on this matchup. That's what I'm talking about. It would be amazing to get a chance to showcase Hammered in this amazing 3.0 Outfit Wars. To give you guys a little bit of a background on how this matchup is going to go down, let me get a chance to see at least what team is representing where, just for half a second. And it looks like that's a new conglomerate. We know this is going to be an amazing match. Just a double. Yes, that is correct. FIFA is going to be representing the blue area up north. That is going to be Omega. So this is going to be very easy to enjoy this matchup, guys. Thank you so much for the follow. I'm not even sure how the hell that alert's still going on. Oh, there we go. R18 has redeployed all assets. R18 raid, dude, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys for coming in. I did not get the notification for that for some reason. But thanks, guys, for coming in, guys. We're we're going to see something epic happen here in 4 minutes from now. R18 is also on CONNERY, who play on the NC, who know FIFA, who's right now looking directly at TTA. The Terran Republic Alliance versus FIFA here tonight. I don't have a co-caster here tonight, so you're going to be hearing my voice from start to finish. And we're going to see, we play TR. The finest, we're just going to basically delete that part right there, and we're just going to go right in to say, yes, they're playing the TR now. So they get to play with the TTA Alliance now. That's awesome. That's very true. I do need more tie clips, and we're going to see exactly how this turns out. 3 minutes and 30 seconds remaining on this matchup. Just to let you guys know, my timer is off by 30 seconds to a minute. We haven't created a solution yet. I deleted my user.ini file and then reloaded the game. It seems like this clock is not updated compared to everybody else's clock. But damn, FIFA versus TTA tonight. If you're wondering what's going on, FIFA will be new conglomerate representing the northern side. Icom, I salute you, brother. I wish you the best of luck. Tan Bink and the rest of the fam at FIFA. I don't think Commander Series is playing for TTA. But if he is, I salute you, sir. And I just cannot wait to see what you guys perform. I'm just going to go and change the camera angle one more time to not let you guys see the opener. I just want to go see their roster real quick because I can't see a roster, dude. It's not fair. Shh, don't talk to me. I want to see the roster. I want to go into their freaking camp. I'm not going to show you what they're seeing, what their opener looks like, but I just want to spot these characters here. Will I be able to find them? It looks like Mep will be a part of the TTA in this matchup. Oh my god, Mep is playing, guys, for TTA. Froyo Baggins. Who else do I recognize? Vectrum. Avenger. Dude, I'm just going to be spamming names all day. Where's the one and only? Where are you at? I can't find him. 1 minute and 42 seconds left. Damn it. Okay, so the reason why I'm not showing you my screen right now is because I don't want to give away their entrance, their openers. Their openers are too damn valuable, and I don't want that to be showcased, but I can't see all the names. Damn it. That's one thing about freaking this gaming. One thing I really would love, devs, is to give me a list of names that signed up so I can just open up that map and look at all the player names, and I can get excited about each and every one of them for these next 20 minutes in the preparation phase. I can just become a little kid in the candy shop and just talk about each player and hold down that tab button or something that shows off player names on both sides. That would be epic. I think they have infantry. I can't wait to see what they have. Warpig is leading Mercs. Is Warpig in TTA? He is not. Warpig? It has nothing to do with the I-9. It's just Planetside at its finest. Hey, yo. That's pretty funny. But hey, let's get started. 37 seconds remaining. Let's dive right in. Oh my god. Guys, we're seeing two teams that I'm closely attached to, and this is going to be a lot of fun. Warbird. Did I say Warbird TD, right? What did I say? Warpig? I did not say Warpig. I did not do that. I said Warbird. Please don't quote me. Don't quote me. Don't clip that. But yeah, let's get started. Guys. Wish both teams luck. FIFA versus TTA. In less than 60 seconds, you have a chance to win 1,000 cash money. Type !join to play. Stakes are made. Wrong button. Well, we're going to see exactly what this turns out. How everyone's like, cash money? Hey, yo, what's that mean? Match is about to begin. We're going to get a chance to see exactly what's going down. If you guys want to know exactly what's happening, the southern region is exactly a mirror object. It is mirrored all the way across the board down here. The bases that are... oh, damn, we're already seeing spawn options coming down from one team. Let's get a chance to see what color that is. And it looks like right here we have a Sunder in position for FIFA. They're going to try spamming it as fast as they can. Incredible position already for FIFA, dropping those down right in the start. God knows if that is intended by the devs, but they're taking advantage of it. Nexus territory control has now begun. Oh my God. Both teams are now colliding into the center. You're seeing both the red, aka representing TTA, and FIFA representing the blue team. They're actually pushing each other into the center. We saw earlier, FIFA has now pulled it off. There's their ant for their spawn option. Both teams are going to take control of the air control right here. You're seeing an incredible force in the sky here. Red lasers, blue lasers going at each other. Who's going to be having it? Who has the greater opener? Stay tuned. The 3 bases are currently neutral. There's no point to basically pay attention to that. All we want to know is who's going to own aircraft. Wait a second. Are you guys not? What the hell's this? What the f is that? That is so goddamn smart. That is so goddamn smart. I just saw something I shouldn't have. Genius move on their part. We'll talk about it later. It looks like FIFA is going to keep applying more pressure. And it looks like TTA are now pressuring them back into the warp gate. Here comes more and more air support from FIFA. Just look at that mini-map right now. You're seeing plenty of armor on that mini-map, showcasing it here tonight. FIFA is going to be allowing them to have that center region. Let's go check out the map and check out who is owning what base. And it looks like they have not done any control at all. They're all putting all as much pressure as they can in a Granite Head reactor. Air dominance is now in FIFA's control. Vectrum and Avenger is going to have to start moving. They're going to feel it. Here comes Vectrum and Avenger moving their repair gals. These repair gals are going to allow them to help out any of their forces who got hit. Mr. Fist is in the sky right now, applying pressure with Bread Piece. Gordon going after Ellie. Ellie Rogord is right now going to get focused down to 0. He's going to try dodging as fast as he possibly can, and he's down for the count. Unbelievable. Looks like FIFA is still not ahead of the air, even though you think they were going to have that opportunity here. But TTA is holding their ground. Less than 1 minute remaining on these point holds. At 23 seconds remaining, I have to dive down and check it out. Sadly, when you don't have a co-caster who has a second eyeball, I can tell you exactly what's going down. So we're going to go chance to shive right into the matchup here. C Point is now seeing TTA some influence on their side. Minimap is going to show a lot of blue, so for some reason my NSO character has selected the blue, aka NC. So you're going to see a lot of NC movement on the minimap at all times. The only time I get to see the TTA, the Terran forces, is whenever I move my mouse into the center and finding them. So it's going to be very difficult to find them in this situation. FIFA has now taken down the center region. Granite Head Reactor is now theirs. Great job coming in from TJ K6 from FIFA. Froyo Baggins is now getting forced to go back. White Lobster. Let's go up and open the map and find out what is FIFA thinking about doing next. Bitter Gorge Garrison is now seeing some control. Still air dominance in the favor of FIFA here. TTA is holding them down. The center region is not known to have any air-to-ground pressure, so FIFA took advantage of that opportunity. How is TTA going to take advantage of the northern region? Typically, whoever that takes down the northern region at Bitter Gorge Garrison is going to be the team that traditionally has air dominance. We're going to identify that in just a minute, is who really has air control on whoever that takes Bitter Gorge Garrison. Very difficult to identify exactly who is winning the air, but in my opinion, because I am representing right now the NC on the minimap, it feels like the NC is winning. New Conglomerate has now dropped a ton of players. Almost 2 squads of players onto as Arazek Satcom Hub. A, B, and C points have been controlled here. And we're seeing right here Bitterford Gorge Garrison at the same timer. Takedowns. 2-to-1 base is a great odd on the switch here, but let's go and double check to see exactly what TTA is up to. TTA has a good foothold here. Tessarossa getting shut down. You're seeing right here, Rowan. Oh! Never heard of UNC has now got shut down that exact moment. And oh my god, look at FIFA. He's got a freaking Sunder right behind that Sunder. That is some dirty shit, man. That is really dirty. And you're going to see in less than 37 seconds. I don't even know why I'm whispering. It's out of control what I just saw right now. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go over here. Let's find out what else going on. TTA is now going to be pushing inside of the tech plant. They're going to see if they can do apply pressure. 28 seconds remaining. They can take it, by the way. They can take this. They need to take C at the same time as A. Very close on the timer on here. Sprixie Dixie is going to take down C, and it looks like the majority of them are going to be pushing up the stairs on Dragons, pushing up into A. Oh no, they're not even going up to A. They're still running across the field. Never mind, they're still going to be applying pressure. They really want to take C here. C point is going into neutral, and then it will give them an extra amount of time. This extra amount of time can be the difference here. And there is Mep right there. Had a chance to play with Mep for the last... God damn, how many years has it been? 8 years I've known Mep. Used to be in Aftershocks, now is playing for TTA. God damn, it's a pleasure to see these amazing players still around in Planetside 2. Love you, man. Yeah, Dingus is there right there representing it. Arculum, Log, Grumpy, Mini Apple Pies, Bread Piece, Fry Frenzy, ACG, Spartan, Grumpy, McShins. And they're going to hold down this location in 2, 1. The TTA have done it. They have taken down Arazek Satcom Hub. The overlay is whacked. Oh, shit. Thank you so much for that. I hope that fixed it. If it didn't, I'm going to have to type in zone again. Thank you so much for that. There you go. You're going to see that updated. And by the way, if you guys want to know who this overlay was done by, this was done by Varunda, one of the PSP admins. If you don't know who PSP are, they are Planetside Battles. They've been around since the start of Planetside 2. Done a fantastic job supporting this gaming community from start to finish. Super proud of them for what they have done behind the scenes to make Planetside what it is today. Murderface is right now in the sky for FIFA, an incredible pilot. Nitus. Jesus Christ, dude. I'm just following Nitus right now, and you're just seeing what it looks like to get shot in the face. TTA is just trying to shut down Nitus. Nitus is not going down right now. Unbelievable flying from Nitus. 1% HP left. You're just seeing it right here. He just got clipped! He was seconds away from getting shut down. He's on fire, and he's going to get finished off by Hirose. Hirose did a great job. Now Kai is going to be following him. Just unbelievable flying from these teams here tonight. And just look at this. If you were a Liberator and you're the gunner from underneath, just look at that intensity in the sky here. Unreal. Let's go ahead and open up a map and find out where they're pushing next. And it looks like we're going to see some movement happening from FIFA at Nexus Secure, as well as Argent Pass. We're going to go and stop by Argent Pass and get a chance to see what's happening. Thank you so much, Cedric, for that. I did not get a chance to see the text. I do not have Twitch chat in my iView. Now I do. As well as King of Blink. Appreciate it. FIFA is now basically here. Ewok 2. God, everybody replying to me. Mistakes were made. Looking inside right now, FIFA is now going to try to hold down this position here while TTA is going to try to find a way inside. Do I see a cannon? I see there is a tank shooting inside of the point here. Is that what it is? Yeah, totally not. Delta is taking advantage of this position here, trying to shut down any aircraft that tries to harass air to ground. Incredible position here from totally not Delta. And that was weird. You can just see right now, nobody's paying attention to Totally Not Delta. He's trying to get some flash shots in here, and he missed twice in a row. There it is! Jaredith is down. Totally Not Delta has auto repairs on this vehicle. That's the only reason why this vehicle is getting repaired. He did not hop out at all. I'm not lying. Totally Not Delta is providing so much for their team for how much free killing he took advantage of there. FIFA has 45 seconds remaining. TTA about to pressure. Vectorum taking down that shield. Construction is not built anymore on those entrances. Gordon throwing down grenades. I think TTA is thinking about putting some pressure here, and we're going to find out in just a second. 30 seconds remaining. We're going to check out both sides. It looks like FIFA is applying pressure in two sides right here, in equal split of squads here. 21 seconds remaining, and I think that they're going to do a great job of pushing it. Let's check it out inside. Interior foothold. I think this is the best place I can actually hide for you guys to see. Two, one. FIFA takes another territory. Argent Pass is now theirs. Ironforge Alliance is now in the lead, 6-3. And we're going to check out what it looks like in the sky here. Riv is now going to try to take down Damon. Damon is going to try to avoid this as much as possible. You're seeing that reverse maneuver happening right now from Damon. Great job on that flying part. Teammates supporting him. Riv is now going to retreat back to his teammates. And let's see exactly what's happening. The air battle is still underway. K is using air-to-air. Very difficult to dodge that if you do not have flares. Donahue is going to go down thanks to the air-to-air that K has on reload and finished him off. Nice work. And another clip happened. There's just so much air battles happening here. And it looks like Western Me is down. Bush is also down. Just an incredible air team. And FIFA is now showing evidence that they're going to own the air team here tonight. You're joking me. You're right. Taking down Argent Pass, that means they have the ability to take down Nexus. The Nexus final point is now underway. TTA is now with their backs to the wall. Orber TD is actually in the match. One of my long friends here tonight. Great job on that recall, trying to re-secure A point. This is incredible to watch right now. We're going to see exactly what they're going to do. If you guys don't know, Warbird is an incredible platoon lead. But now they're playing against 48 versus 48. This is going to showcase exactly who is dominant here, and it's going to be, right now, FIFA in the sky. I don't believe that gun does any damage to the aircraft. I was actually trying to pay attention to that. Is that a new tactic using that gun? And I don't think that was. I did not want to give information out unless if I knew I was fully aware of that, but that does not provide any damage to aircraft. And you're seeing right here, Nikon is right now trying to take out Jared B. No, it's definitely not. Exactly. I'm just making sure before I make a claim. That does not do any damage to aircraft, but if somehow the TR main heavy machine gun somehow does damage to air, and I'm wrong, I was like, let me just double check the HP of that vehicle that he's shooting at. Nikon is right now in position, trying to do as much damage as he possibly can. Damon is now on his target here. They're pulling the final point together here. It looks like they're going to be holding down this zone. TTA is going to be pushing inside. Arc Guardian Wolf is being seen inside. Let's get a chance to see who is inside here. In less than 2 seconds, this is going to be an official FIFA takedown. And the air-to-ground presence is known. Air-to-ground is just going to be hovering right above it. Looks like Nimble is going to take advantage of it with TJK6. Just taking down any opportunity that TTA has to reinforce Nexus Secure Substation. And the final point is now underway. Taking out Nexus Alpha, you can just see the vehicles that FIFA has in the sky. And here is Aerozek Satcom Hub one player will be standing by. I think a lot of these players have learned their lesson, and they're going to keep somebody nearby. There it is. Totally not. Delta is going to be standing by, making sure if he sees any opportunity for TTA, try to resecure this zone. Let's go dive right in and see exactly what it looks like to be TJ6 here tonight. Aircraft is now looking directly at him. Damon is going to try to apply pressure on TJK6. Damon from TTA is flying in the sky, trying to apply as much pressure as he can on any target. FIFA is everywhere. Murderface, one of the most incredible pilots that I know on Connery, here tonight, representing FIFA. John Spartanman placing down their Sunder in position for FIFA for that rapid redeployment side. And let's see how is TTA going to respond. TTA is now inside of their main spawn room, repositioning themselves, getting ready for a push. And if you head outside, this is exactly what you see. Just look at this amazing air squad, and TTA have now done it. They're in the sky right now. They're going to try to shut down any air capacity, and they're going straight for Murderface and many others in the sky here. Let's get a chance to see what is the air squad lead picking targets, who's their main target, how do they want to play here, and how are they going to stay alive in this vast openness called Nexus.
New conglomerate forces have liberated Hassan.
And it looks like they've liberated Hassan, ladies and gentlemen, live on stream. That is the live content Hassan, and the new conglomerate f***ed it up already, just like they're doing right now in this matchup against TTA. Somebody needs to nerf the new conglomerate. I didn't say that. Don't quote me. That was a joke. Great job. And it looks like TTA is slowly taking over air control, and they are holding the interior as well. Great job. Argent Pass is now looking towards TTA. They have now ignored Nexus Alpha on purpose for this takedown. If they can take Argent Pass, they can continue pushing forward, and hopefully they have that ability after they have removed any ability that FIFA has in the sky. Air-to-ground options are so goddamn powerful that now they have that ability to go and re-secure Nexus Alpha. I have a feeling that they're doing an all-in. FIFA, it might be doing an all-in on Nexus Alpha, and they are just shutting down any opportunities. Looks like Murderface is going to have to dodge everything in sight. You're seeing here what it looks like to play as one of the most professional pilots here tonight.
You are in a restricted area. Leave the restricted area immediately.
Unreal. Just taking a second just to move back. White Lobster is now going to be dodging the competition. 3 players are trying to shoot him down. They just haven't finished them off. Getting them down to 50% HP, and now they're being chased back. TTA had the advantage with the amount of the overwhelming numbers pushing them through, and they just retreated back to the warp gate, resecured their numbers, and now they're pushing out. FIFA is seeing that issue no longer. Let's get a chance to see inside, and here comes that push like we were talking about. This is the only opportunity they got. Their air ball is now no longer. TTA needs to take this point back, and let's check it out. Warbur's point of view. And here goes Chrome. Chrome is now actually putting up that shield. Let's see how much work that shield has done for them. Can they get inside? Can they provide all of those med reses? We're going to see if they can do it. Those medic revives are coming in right now, and FIFA is going to be holding down all of these servers. Unbelievable. Pushing it through that one entrance, having all guns pointed at them. You can just see the wide array of players taking advantage of that angle. All angles are covered for FIFA, while they have to go inside and identify who they want to shoot at. The toughest part about pushing through these doors right now is that they'll see this one team over here having to work together to basically shoot the next target, then continue sweeping this room. It's very difficult to enter through one entrance. They must enter from multiple entrances if they wish to take back Nexus Alpha. Nobody has any practice on this map yet, and so it's going to be interesting to see what the meta turns out for Connery. We're going to stay inside here with 2 minutes and 37 seconds remaining. I don't see a reason to leave. And it looks like they did split their forces. TTA is now choosing to attack on the southern side, coming in from both sides. This is exactly what they needed to do. Here they come in, making a huge difference now. You're already noticing how quickly they've already swept the entire front area. Front area has been completely obliterated. Now they're choosing the back area, and let's see if they can actually do it. TTA might actually have the upper hand here. Unbelievable movements here. And they have been revived. They have to continue taking down the zombies. This is going to be a tough situation for TTA. Can they continue applying pressure? This is going to be one revive grenade. It'll be a huge zombie manifestation here. Fantastic work. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. TTA have done it. They have not only secured Argent Pass, but as well as Nexus Alpha. That required a ton of players. Advancing to that point was worth it. But how are they going to recover? What is TTA going to do next? If you were Warbird TD, what is that next call? And it looks like in the yell chat, somebody likes to get knifed live on stream. Three minutes and 47 seconds on this base capture to completely neutralize it, to allow them to apply pressure at Nexus Secure Substation or to Argent Pass. But it looks like Argent Pass has a hero. There is a hero at Argent Pass, and that hero is ACG Spartan with Ronin, Log, Sonara, as well as Frog. These four players playing hero. Ronin is down for the count. And there's our spawn. Wait a second, why can I see that? Oh, because I'm actually a new conglomerate. No, I should not have looked at that. I am an NSO character, but somehow I'm a new conglomerate NSO character. Interesting. I was confused about that. Hey, yo, we have Moat Simulator right now in the house right now. Thank you so much for stopping by. It's good to see you. We're currently checking out Outfit Wars 3.0. One of the most intense 48 versus 48 opportunities. Less than 22 minutes are on the clock right now, and TTA is going to be holding down Argent Pass as well as Nexus. Oh, no. What? What? Orbital strike incoming! We're going to try to basically slow them down here. We're going to chance to see exactly what that means. And it looks like they've taken out two. And it looks like this is going to be a tough one right now. FIFA have now re-secured the final point with 2 minutes and 38 seconds remaining. This is a dire situation for TTA as they wanted to apply pressure. They wanted to move forward and continue taking bases, but sacrificing Nexus, not completing it down to the 7-minute mark can be a detriment for them. And you're seeing right here, Argent Pass is now also being taken by FIFA. And they're going to have to once again try to come back into this point and retake it. Now they have max units, which is the strongest close quarters combat max unit out of all three factions. This is a tough situation to be in. They have brought force multipliers into this zone here, and there's that construction. That is going to be... Oh, they have actually shot it down. Nice job. That was quick. Cannot believe what I'm actually seeing right now. It looks like the chat is making me laugh for a second there. I should stop reading chat. TTA has less than 1 minute and 15 seconds on the clock to make a difference here. They are pushing in on the northwest region as well as the southern west region. They are split up into 4 quarters right now. They are pushing into 3 different entrances. They're going to make the all call, and here it comes right now. You're seeing it happen. Many apple pies, and there's another orbital strike pushing these players off. Whoever that orbital strike was. It was from FIFA, an incredible orbital strike that has slowed down their push. Exactly what they needed. One more orbital strike from FIFA can secure the deal here, unless FIFA has another spawn option to come inside of this point and make a difference, ladies and gentlemen. 36 seconds remaining, and it looks like FIFA is telling each other to stay inside, but it looks like they're going outside. They're going to be pushing to their spawn options, but I do not know if that was a good idea. They might have got confident to secure that zone, but here comes TTA on a desperate push, and here comes the final orbital strike. If they don't move inside, majority of these players, holy shit! And that is official. That is going to be the official GG. Orbital strike has now removed the majority of those players on that pad. 6 seconds remaining. GG! The Iron Forge Alliance is victorious. We saw an amazing fight. The best of US West is yet to come. We're going to dive right in and see exactly what the next match is all about. The next match, Recursion versus Go Hard Gaming. See you guys in just a minute. In less than 60 seconds, you have a chance to win 1,000 cash money. Type !join to play. I don't know about casting this one, but I'd love chat to help me understand what's going on. I want to be a professional caster, but I think I should show you something. F's in chat for Go Hard Gaming. I don't understand what's happening. Are they going to even play? I traditionally don't understand how this is. Are they really going to play? Oh my god, I misinterpreted what they were doing as throwing. I seriously thought they were throwing. But they are not throwing. They're gonna steel raid the competition! Are you fucking kidding me? Go Hard Gaming did not provide a single, and we're talking about 0. Are they all here? Is Go Hard Gaming inside? All of Go Hard Gaming did steel rain. They actually moved to this destination. I was very confused about the tactics that they were doing. I seriously thought they were just going to stand at the warp gate. My fault. And it looks like the match has begun. Go Hard Gaming is now basically have dropped everything. They have 0 air control. We saw at their entrance. Coming out with a very interesting tactic. To me, as a caster, I thought they were throwing. And this is incredible. Let's get a chance to see how are they going to take a entire platoon positioning on this mark here. Are they going to be able to take Granite Head Reactor? And here they come. Recursion right now representing the Red Faction. One of the strongest teams in all of North America. We had an opportunity to see them steamroll the previous competition, and now we're here to see it again. Will they be able to come inside and make a difference here? Or is Go Hard Gaming going to be able to hold all 3 points with success? Right now, A point is unsecure. Players are right now sitting down. Go Hard Gaming is not only just inside, but they're all on the outside too, applying pressure in every position possible. Not gonna lie, that steel rain completely took me off guard. You go look inside the warp gate for Recursion, you go look inside the warp gate for another faction, and you just completely different openers. Very confusing to me, and Go Hard Gaming completely convinced me that they were not interested in playing. And here they are, holding down all 3 points. It's Mr. Awesome trying his best to shut down Cable 4000. One more from Mr. Awesome, and Cable is out for the count. Nice work from it's Mr. Awesome. This franchise is also in position. A, B, C points are right now being taken by Recursion. %, got you baited. And you're seeing right here, right now, Orbital Strike coming in, trying to remove any spawn options for Recursion. Go Hard Gaming representing in blue, red representing Recursion. All 3 points have been taken. Recursion has already all 3 points taken. Are they trying to go for a world record? Can they be the fastest on their continent to take all the points going through? Stay tuned. This is going to be a speed run. But it looks like they do not care. Here comes another steel rain from the sky. Go Hard Gaming is here to stay. Go Hard Gaming is going to basically try to come in and try to slow down Recursion from taking that point here. And they have done it again, slowing them down. A complete noob, aka Ham. I like your name. Let's get a chance to see exactly how they want to provide any more assistance right here. You're seeing Recursion putting down a Citadel shield. Why would Lost in Time shoot their own Citadel shield? It could probably be because they don't see the same color. Interesting. He's just alone in the sky right now. And they're looking at right now opportunity. Go Hard Gaming is probably going to put a lot of their forces on one zone. I'm going to basically double check to see if Hydroponics will be that destination here. Is it going to be another steel rain? Stay tuned. Belfris is going to be seeing the best players coming in from every single angle. It doesn't even matter. It is not on the same leveling field. There will be a recursion player standing right here. There'll be a recursion player standing right here. There'll be another recursion player standing right here. You see that inside of this forestry, another recursion player standing right here, staring right at your asshole right now, shooting you down. Every single angle is going to be covered. So you better be prepared for this, because you're playing the best of the best in US West. Cable 4200 is down for the count, as well as Holy Yeet Man and TFG. Nice job from Recursion, from Royer, from Jesselyn, from Lizard. Good to see you, Lizard. Salute you. Conflict, Spirit, Baldy Glock, or Batty Glock. Perpender is also here. Amazing players. Dark Sin, Royer, and here comes another firefight. You're seeing right now they're pushing to the northwest region. They're trying to see if they can slow them down. They're trying to take Hydroponics compound. All of their members are here. Full platoon is here right now for Go Hard Gaming. They're going to try to go inside and try to apply pressure. You're seeing these players point holding on their own right now. Conflict is going to try to do their best, working together with Free Lulu. Just too much fire incoming, and right now Laggy Bot, Brit, as well as Crookbot, La Ninja, each of them having their own firing lanes, shutting down the competition. Huge fight happening inside here. Clubbins. Not playing a medic. Is he playing a medic? He's the medic god of Recursion. And that was a title that was done years ago. God knows if he's playing medic anymore. Yes, he is. He is still playing the medic. The one class that we all know. That Clubbins knows how to represent to the T. Great job. Just check out Jesselyn's angle shooting, making sure those 1v1s are happening at every single angle. Every one of them taking care of cover. They do not take anything for granted. Recursion, from start to finish, is playing for keeps. Menace. Ashley. Taking down the final points here tonight. They're going to be going over to Nexus Omega in just a minute. Let's go find out how they're going to be defending Slate Canyon Hold. And it looks like they're going to ignore Slate Canyon Hold, and they're sending everyone over to Nexus Omega. This will be a free base cap coming in for Recursion. Nothing needs to be said right now. We're just going to enjoy for the final moments here tonight. Fraish is in position here. He's pushing through. Disenfranchised. More and more of these players are going to showcase what it looks like to finalize this here match. Live. On stream. Nice work coming in from Go Hard Gaming, taking down this point at this moment here. Slowing down the final opposition. Percentage is equal down the line right now. I know that's 54 to 50, 51 to 44. That percentage will equalize in just a minute. And you're seeing right here, they're going to do whatever they possibly can. But La Ninja just coming in with a huge pounding machine. The Max freaking NC Scatter Max. Oh, God. This is devastating. But it looks like right here, they're going to clean up the entire work here. Lizard, I salute you once again. Perpender, thank you so much for teaching me how to basically play Planetside 2 when I first arrived. Still remember everything you guys have said from the start. As much as I could remember. And it's showing you that evidence here right now in Alpha Wars. It's not McAwesome. Still have not seen a couple of these names here to represent Recursion. We're going to probably see them in the center here, or they will be inside vehicles. 4 minutes and 57 seconds remaining for me to find at least all the names of all the players here tonight. If you guys are looking at the kill streaks on the top left, you're seeing 694 to 147 on the kill count. The vehicle count right now for GHG has 281 revives, 46 kills on vehicles, 35 kills for Recursion. This top left number just doesn't stop. Somebody needs to tell them, tell the developers, I think this is bugged right now. It's just constantly going up. No. And we got to give it to Go Hard Gaming, guys. Not gonna lie, they have done a fantastic job coming out, applying themselves like no tomorrow. Joking aside, they are playing the best of the best. We're talking about they're going against the Laker legends, the FIFA monsters. We're talking about every best team you can imagine in your head in every sports history. Right now, they're playing against them now live on stream. Go Hard Gaming, you are playing against the best. Mad props to you guys for not quitting midway through and throwing your match. And I apologize for your introduction attack. You are going against Recursion, so you brought up a brand new design that I have not seen before, and I was very excited to see that you guys have played from start to finish. 3 minutes and 13 seconds remaining. Unbelievable. Just checking out this line, I want you guys to understand that this is showing that evidence. Being stuck at this zone right here gives plenty of pressure for all this air-to-ground dominance. Right now, Robin is probably just racking up the dough with his gunner. We're going to follow Robin only now for the next couple seconds here to identify what it looks like to be a Liberator in tonight's grinder. Robin is going to look to fully repair this vehicle. We'll come right back as soon as we get a chance to. Here's air support, AA support from Yas. Air-to-ground options are no longer being seen. I was expecting to see a lot of air-to-ground here. I guess they did all call that said we do not want to air-to-ground them. We want to play infantry support. They want to continue practicing. Recursion actually came out to the doors. They no longer want to stand there. You can see some of their players that are just clearly having fun over there. Spirit, as well as Lost in Time. Lizard, they're pushing up. They do not care. More and more players are pushing up. Jesselyn, you're just seeing the more confidence coming in from Recursion, saying that we're just going to spawn camp them, holding down the interior here. I believe they might be spawning back at their warp gate. I was wrong. Where are you guys? Here we are. We're going to see exactly as this send gauge is going to be trying to apply pressure onto Bud Donkey. Nice job. AA support is actually working in their favor now. They have less than 1 minute and 29 seconds to make a move here Redeployment is happening. I believe they're going to do one last match crash, and Recursion is going to be ready for it. They have practiced over and over and over again on how to stop these kinds of movements here. And let's get a chance to see how Recursion is going to respond. I believe they're pushing from multiple angles. There they are. They're pushing in from multiple angles here. Where are they coming from? Here they are. How do they come through here? That's a spawn. We saw that spawn zone. We don't want to say what it is yet. But let's check it out. How are they going to move forward? And it looks like they're getting ready. They're already taking securement here. And they have moved through. Nice job. Max units are doing their job moving through, making sure that they turn their cameras away from that main entrance. Nice work on Rafuya bot. Tried to explode there, not in time. Tried to basically commit suicide, but just didn't have enough time to explode. Is McSawesome with 1 HP, trying to show the world that he can hang out with 1 HP. Doesn't even matter if he heals up or not. He's shooting everyone's head, making sure they do not revive and turn into zombies. He knows this one player is going to stand up. McAwesome is staring right at his body, waiting for that last second. Here's that headshot. Boom. 4, 3, 2, 1. G! The best of US West is here! Great job from both teams. We got a chance to see that here tonight, guys. Well done from both teams. Recursion, as well as Go Hard Gaming, FIFA, and TTA. The best of US West has now been concluded. Guys, thanks for tuning in. We're going to get a chance to go and connect. I'm going to go and make some Discord calls and identify if any of these players want to actually talk and do a briefing. Every single caster right now is now collecting as many people as they can to have their interviews said. I'm going to enjoy anybody who wishes to come by the stream and give them the time they deserve. Again, GG's all around. Connery, thanks for showing me an amazing match here tonight. Recursion, great job. As well as FIFA. Wow. TTA. Incredible match. It was a feast for my eyes. I'll see you guys in just a minute. I'm going to go ahead and take about 5 to 10 minute break. In the meantime, enjoy this raffle. Did it even work? I thought I had it on. All right. Looks like we have it on. Nope, it's not on. Now it's on. Perfect. Enjoy this. See you guys in just a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, 100,000 cash money has been redeemed.
One lucky person will win tonight. 100,000 cash money. Type !join to play.
Who's it gonna be? You have less than 15 seconds! gentlemen, 100,000 cash money has been redeemed.
One lucky person will win tonight. 100,000 cash money. Type exclamation mark join to play.
Who's it gonna be? You have less than 15 seconds! Ladies and gentlemen, 100,000 cash money has been redeemed.
One lucky person will win tonight. 100,000 cash money. Type exclamation mark join
Looks like somebody's heating
to
up.
play.
One more win and they're on fire. Who's it gonna be? You have less than 15 seconds! Ladies and gentlemen, 100,000 cash money has been redeemed. Looks like somebody's heating up. One more win and they're on fire.
100,000 cash money. Type exclamation mark join to play.
Who's it gonna be? You have less than 15 seconds! Ladies and gentlemen, I got two of my favorites here, representing FIFA and representing TTA. In any way, shape, or form, they are not representatives of the entire organization, just friends of mine that I've known for many years. We're going to do a quick interview with FIFA and TTA and about their match and just what has been Planetside as a whole. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Nycom, how you doing?
Doing pretty good. How about you?
Doing good. We've got Nycom17 here with me tonight, as well as Warbird TD from Mercenaries. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, man. Doing
There
pretty
he
good.
is. I was like, is the Warbird still here? Oh, he's not.
Yeah, sorry. No, I'm good. I'm good. Doing pretty good. Still licking some wounds a little bit from that match, but yeah.
Yeah, that was a bit painful. I was gonna say, I was just like, damn, dude. I was like, they did a great job on that point hold and everything like that. But FIFA brought in that air, dude. You guys kept countering that air, keep putting that pressure on. It's unbelievable. To give you guys a little bit of a background about who these individuals are, they're gonna basically, fill you guys on the rest. First of all, can I hear a little bit about Warbird from Mercenaries and just a background speech about the Mercenaries and you guys joining in on Alpha Wars 3.0? Would love to hear that point of view. I'll do the same thing for FIFA and Nycom 17 next.
Oh God, do you want the whole history?
No, just whatever you want to help, because at the same time, a lot of people don't know you from Cobalt or Miller or from other other servers like Emerald. It's to me, I love hearing it, even though I've heard it probably 10, 20 times. I don't care.
Gotcha. Okay, so I'm from Mercenaries. We were started in launch day of Planetside 1, so May 20th of 2003. So we've been around for a very, very long time. We also started TTA way back when.
2012, dude.
2003.
2003. Oh shit! I'm sorry.
Yeah,
that was before my time. That was when I was not on Planetside 1. I'm so sorry.
Absolutely, it's all right. It's all right. The Terran Alliance was around in 2003 as well, and so we've.
That's Planetside 1, dude.
It is.
Yeah. I just want to make sure people understand that. That's what I was to say. This is not just for Planetside 2. TTA has been around for a long time. I joined TTA around 2012 when Planetside 2 began, and that was a lot of fun. Continue.
So from Mercenaries, we do a lot of fairly intense stuff in terms of infantry play, air play, vehicle play. So this was one of those things where we had a few people that were interested in doing competitive, and CIK and TA and PRPS and TRCW also had some people that were interested in doing competitive play this season. So we got a roster together through TTA, and we decided to have some fun, see if we could get into it. I think it's pretty entertaining. We gave it our all against FIFA. It was it was a very, very, very interesting match, I think. I can't wait to watch it, because being in it, there's a lot of different points where you kind of don't know what's going on the other side of the map, or even what's going on the other side of the base sometimes. So there's a whole lot of confusion going on all over the place. So it was an entertaining fight, and can't wait to watch it again, see what happened.
That was incredible. That was a lot of fun. I was actually didn't know who to root for, because Nycom17 has also been here for a couple years with me as one of my moderators, and I saw him in this basically FIFA, and then I saw TTA. I was like, oh, mixed emotions. I'm a TR main originally when I first started the game, and I'm like, oh god, this is gonna be a fun fight regardless. And so we went from there. Thanks for that share, I appreciate it. Now I got Fuzzy here. Fuzzy, you're from CIK, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
CIK is another team that I worked with back in the day. I was AFX, a CIK, like with Mercenaries. And just a summary of what TTA is, like he just gave you my point of view. Incredible Terran Alliance force. We would get together. Anytime we made the call working on the live server, traditionally we won. And the reason for it is probably because the opposition did not basically have the same level of organization exactly at that same in the date and time. But if we did have that opportunity where we can say at this date and time, let's work together and play against each other, it would have been some intense combat. So people hated on the TTA and just tried to smack talk them every step of the way to prevent them from grouping up, because it would just ruin their gameplay. You guys were too damn organized. You were all over the map, and it felt like you guys were playing Alpha Wars on live. So it's just like, It was tough. Do you guys still get, basically shit on or talk like?
Oh, yeah. TTA Zergs. We're the premier Connery Zerg fit.
Oh my God!
So.
Remember, they have to say whatever they can to stop you guys from organizing. So, as you
For
can
me.
see, it did obviously make a difference. So it was interesting.
No, I just want to hop on and say big hats off to FIFA. After that last match with the Axig, although big hats off to them as well. We were feeling like we weren't properly stress tested, I guess is a good way to put it. And FIFA certainly stress tested us today. So big hats off to them. I haven't had a chance to quite see the match yet from a casting perspective, but I'm really looking forward to it. And you guys definitely have caused us to head back to the drawing board here. Hats off, well done, well played.
Hey man, great job. Great call us out as well. And CIK represents himself as communication is key. And they got together with mercenaries. What other teams are connected to TTA?
To TTA overall, I mean, we've I'm not sure if Bert's still a member, but we've had them out in and out recently. Hammered.
Hammered, awesome. I'm
On
talking
the
about
team,
for the team, yeah, for the team.
For the
Yes.
team.
I'm talking
TA
about for
and
Outfit Wars.
For Outfit Wars, the outfits that you see are CIK, that is BD Dogs Communication is Key, Merc Mercenaries, TA Terran Alliance, not to be confused with the Terran Alliance,
Okay.
and Perps. Shoot, I think I'm getting this wrong, but for whatever reason, I always remember them as Promiscuous Porpoises, and they're gonna laugh at me for that. I know it, but. Shoot, I'm waiting for something in the chat here.
No, don't worry about the chat.
I'm waiting for them to
There's
correct
like,
me.
don't
And
worry.
then we have TC or TRCW, I believe, and I think that is Crimson Wolves, and
Nice.
we have a member from them. So
Damn, that's basically the whole makeup of TTA, correct?
correct.
That's a lot. That's really cool. That means that many people got together. You guys have already been showing evidence of that coordination from the start of your of the TTA alliance, and so that's really, really, really cool. Have you guys had a chance to fight FIFA? Of course you have, but I'm just asking this simple question on the live server.
Yeah, I mean, we fight them all the time. We've actually, interesting little bit of lore here. I think you may recall, Archie, in Alpha Wars Season 1, bronze match for Connery, we fought FIFA and Brack, and
Oh,
we
wow.
won that.
Dude.
Hence the warrior titles that you saw out there today.
Dude, it was
But,
sick. I loved it every single minute of that.
FIFA earned an honorary warrior title today in my mind. They got a rematch 4 years in the making, and they won it. So
Still
GGs.
waiting for my Lane Smash champion role for winning B bracket of the most recent Lane Smash.
Oh, yes, sir. Yeah.
Hey, yo.
I was just making that meme the other day.
That's awesome, man. Let's go over to Nycom 17 FIFA and hear more about them. Nycom, you've been with FIFA for how long?
This is year 3, I think, that I've been with FIFA. FIFA's been going since August, I think, 18th in 2017 was when it was founded by Sir Jordo and Old Man Akko.
5 years ago. Now.
Yeah, it's been a very, very long time. At least for us, it feels like it. Unfortunately, Jordo doesn't really play anymore, neither does Akko, but Tand and I have been co-leading now for the better part of a year and a half.
And
so
the past year and a half, and what do you lead in FIFA? Like, what's your role?
My role in FIFA mainly is to flex, but I'm also probably one of the only pilots that is well known in FIFA. So that is sort of what I get delegated to. I get to fly the airplanes to shoot down the other planes and do that stuff.
Nice.
We are regarded mainly as an armor fit, and that's probably the perception that a lot of outfits 2 years ago that don't really know us well now still probably carry with them about us, because that's what we were most well known for. Nowadays, it's usually point holding that we do, similar to Tide, similar to Recursion, Gobs, you name an outfit that point holds, we basically do that as well.
And so, how do you think you're gonna? I saw you were not playing with Gobs this year. Is that correct?
Gobs is playing on Emerald this year, and they did not ask me back, so I am not playing with them. That is
Right.
correct.
You did play against them. That was your alt characters, Nikon something. Is that correct?
Nikon Victim Complex.
Yeah,
yes,
exactly.
sir.
I saw you at the very end of that match. I was like, "There's nobody else with Nikon on their name," but I just had to clarify.
Yeah.
Yeah, getting a chance to play against Gobs was a tough one. But let's talk about this match right here. Right now, you had a chance to go against TTA. You know what they're coming in for, and you guys have seen that air ball going against you time and time again. I also saw you in the air. Tell me more about what was happening in your comms. Did you guys have the confidence in the sky from the start to finish, or did you guys feel that pressure?
Mostly what was going on through our heads was they probably outnumber us, 2.5, 3 to 1 in the air at any given point in time during the match. And we felt like, we were holding our own quite well, I think. We never really had a moment where we were full team wiped in Delta. And we always maintained some air presence at the very least, which is what our goal was from the get-go.
Mm-hmm.
Towards the latter end of the match, I think we decided, we're on their home warp gate, and I happened to die in a really fortuitous spot where I could get a Sunderer up and just flak them from above their home base. But, other than that, it was pretty much just fight the air, do our best, and keep them off our infantry, and I believe we did a good enough job of that today.
Nice, nice. And at the same time, any moments that TTA made you guys sweat? Where you had to basically identify a repositioning on that moment and you had comms difference, or was comms basically consistent from start to finish?
There, I think, was one moment where I was told infantry was getting air to grounded off, I don't know names of bases, would have been my right side, I think was one of the square or the rectangular bases, triangle bases on their side, I think. And they were being air to grounded, and I said, okay, we need to go over there, kill them off really quick while the other air doesn't see us and react to it. I failed my run-in on someone there, and I died, unfortunately, but I think the rest of my air team cleaned it up enough that we were able to kill the air to ground.
Ran into each other there. I think you got the worst end of it. Sorry.
No, not at all. That's too good. I just remember when I was watching that matchup, at one point in time, TTA made a huge move, and they pushed themselves out, taking back Nexus, and then also having air control and having that air to ground, and they had to redeploy, have another push onto their Nexus point, and I saw Warbird leading that charge. I can kind of tell. I think you were using platoon ops at that point. I can just hear it in my head like years ago. Warbird's trying to collect everybody up, saying you better move your ass out of there or air to ground's coming for you. And you guys did resecure that point. Nice job. Warbird, what were some of the calls in your head that were going through your mind when you're going against FIFA, and how you were trying to read that map? Was it difficult enjoying this 1v1 format, or is this actually something you were looking forward to?
So, there's a lot of questions. Let me go with the let's go with the first one first. So, okay. Rowan is doing the map strategy stuff. He can't be here right now because he's going to bed immediately because he's pretty under the weather. As far as strategy calls go, it was primarily Rowan doing macro calls. The Bravo squad lead, which is me, and then Frog is lead for Alpha. We're trying to get on those calls as quickly as we can as far as majority infantry play. As things started to go wrong on a macro scale, things snowballed quickly, as they do every single match on Nexus. Well, almost every single match. Anyway, so there's as far as the air was concerned, I think we did pretty well off the start because we did not want to get air to grounded. We did not want to get pummeled by air to ground, because that's not a pleasant experience. However, I think that there were some. We'll see. We still need to do the debrief to figure out when different squads should have gone to ground, you know, and what points needed to be hit. So there's a tremendous amount of reviewing that we need to do. But yeah, let's see. In terms of when things were pretty rough, trying to breach into their point hold at Alpha was it was actually a nightmare. That much HSR staring at a doorway is rough. It's rough to get in. And then trying to go to different entrances to see if you can break them up a little bit. It's yeah.
I saw one move that you guys all try to go through one entrance, and I just talked about how they're fanned out. It's gonna be very tough to push through. They're gonna have to choose two different and immediately you guys choose two different points, and then you guys made that comeback, and then sweeping the one corner first, making sure there's no random zombie alive, just getting 20 kills because you didn't check the corner one more time, was huge on your part. That was really good. And so it's just like somehow like in all of these matches I've seen over and over again, people enter the room. They think they've swept the entire corner, and then they go inside as a whole colony, and then there's always one guy just picking people off until you start to realize they still exist. And so it's just these matches are so hectic. 45 minutes, very short amount of time. Even though it feels long for the viewers, it's very short for the gamers. Did you feel like 45 minutes is a good amount of time?
We didn't make it to 45 minutes.
No, I'm just saying in general, 45 minutes in general. Is that short amount of time in general? Because it used to be was it always 45 actually? Yeah, it's always been 45 minutes. But an hour and 30 minutes is the live continents.
Oh, you mean like the general format of the game?
Yeah.
I think there's some, how do I put this? I think a lot of the matches snowball very, very quickly. So it's somewhat rare to go to 45 minutes, at least from a bunch of the matches that I've seen.
Mm-hmm. From my point of view, I don't think there's anything like in League of Legends where if you lose a tower, the minions become stronger attacking the opponent. I don't know if there's anything that they can do in Planetside where you're finally at your nexus, you get 25% boosts to nanites. That would be a strategy from one of the top players on purpose to get those boosts, push their nanites to max, and then push out from nexus and then finish the match. But
yeah, it's pretty rough to not have much of a catch-up mechanic. Like basically as soon as they're on Alpha, inside Alpha with their platoon, you are
pretty much GG.
You're up shit creek.
Yeah, it's pretty much it's
there's
fucking
no
dead.
paddles, man.
Yeah, I don't even know what they could do. You can't leave that bait. You have to take that point back. There's no other point controls that you can take because it's already been taken. So it's devastating that you have to keep pushing into that zone. And even though you're right next to your warp gate, if they have air dominance, I think it's practically GG at that point.
Especially with especially with orbital strikes and stuff. I mean, obviously they employ the orbital strikes pretty well.
Perfectly, yeah. I saw that you guys were just getting about to get pulled out. That you're already halfway through the walk on trying to get into that point and see that orbital strike. I just closed my eyes. I couldn't watch anymore.
Yeah, I mean, we were every time we had a breach coming up, they had it well timed. They're doing very, very well.
I'm getting a raid coming in from the one and only Commander Series himself, ladies and gentlemen, playing with us from TTA. I've got TTA Warbird, TTA Fuzzy, and FIFA NICOM 17 here. I don't know why the alerts are going off. I did turn them off, but they're still here. Give me 1 second. I apologize. This will be over in just like another 10 seconds.
Arshee, pose, Arshee, pose, Arshee, pose.
Yeah, I think you have to turn this one off in OBS.
I know. I would basically just go and turn the entire streamer bot off, and there it is. It's off. It's because we were doing a delay and I was trying to get everybody's names in here, so I brought it back on so I can do raffles. But when you leave the raffle on, the alerts actually go off too. Make sure you guys go give a follow over to Commander Series, guys. Commander Series, thank you so much for the raid. Thanks for bringing your people in here right now. We're talking to the TTA Warbird TD as well as TTA Fuzzy and FIFA NICOM 17. Warbird, go ahead and continue. We're talking about that point hold at the very end, and just once you're inside of that zone, it's practically a shit show at that point.
It's really rough to get back in. I mean, obviously, there's point hold strategies that FIFA has perfected that we need to identify and take apart. But yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where I wish we had a little bit more opportunity to practice on the on the field. This is the same for everybody, so it's obviously not an excuse. I just wish that there was a little bit more opportunity to practice on the match area that we are going to be playing. And I think this was potentially an issue for Desolation as well, at least when it first came out. So it's tough to kind of get a handle on best strategies unless you're doing an awful lot of VOD review. So
True.
Um,
And
yeah,
then
so it's-
yeah, I was gonna say a big question for you is this it? Alpha Wars 3.0? Is there anything that you can add or add advice to? Are you having fun in this format? I know that you didn't win, but winning doesn't always entitle that. It has to be equal to fun. Do you think this is the 1v1 that we were looking for the last 9 years?
So this is an interesting one. I expected that when they were going to go for a 1v1, they were going to go for Desolation, just getting rid of the third warp gate and maybe doing a few changes to Desolation and then, bringing in construction, that kind of stuff. This turns into in large part a resource game. Especially for the losing team, they start getting resource starved like crazy, which is a big problem. So instead of a catch-up mechanic, you've got it's just snowball on snowball, and it gets pretty rough for any team that's losing. And then on top of that, you get choke pointed from your spawn going into the into the point. So at your final base. So
I know this is
essentially,
going to sound ridiculous, and I just thought of it while you're talking. What do you think about having at the warp gate only unlimited vehicle pulse, no cost of nanites at your warp gate, but not aircraft? Aircraft will cost at all times.
oh, that's
because that way
it's an interesting one because
you can just basically pull Skyguards just to stop the air to ground at that exact moment, so you can resecure Nexus and then push with armor out if you had to. And it's a slow push, but it does help.
Well, the problem is things happen so fast on Nexus, and matches can snowball so quickly that like air seems to be the only thing that matters on the opener, because if their air beats your air, they can start doing air to ground strategies against you. And the way that Nexus is so open, they have massive ability to farm you. So there have been a few matches where people either went to ground too early, and the opponent's airball was able to just transition to air to ground, and it was a mess. And then there's matches where potentially you stay in the air too long while their team is transitioning to ground. Add in the potentially not being aggressive enough on back caps, and it gets pretty rough pretty fast. As far as ground vehicles, air is able to break LOS very, very quickly. So ground vehicle, ground-based AA essentially just notifies them where you are.
Yep.
Like it just notifies the airball where you are, and then you die. So it's a little rough.
That's what I was trying to figure out. Like what you said earlier, there is no mechanic to help out those who are getting snowballed down to 0 nanites. If the vehicle terminal just being endless, unlimited, no cost to the player, only at the warp gate. So that way it's not such a severe gain for the attacking team who's pushed them to their nexus, because you're going to pull from the warp gate for a free vehicle. You'll be driving for like an hour by the time you reach to your destination. But to be able to slow the tide down and remove some of their nanites, you can actually pull a bunch of armor however you want based on that attack that they're doing. But again, they're inside of your nexus, they're inside of your A point, and that's going to be the issue right there. Not to give them unlimited max unit pulls where you can just pick a Galaxy F from the warp gate and then just go 45 max units. But I think the armor could be a go-to idea.
Yeah, I mean, it could be an interesting idea. I think there's a little bit of changing that needs to happen as far as how the map itself is laid out to make it more competitive.
I would love to hear that.
Basically separating infantry from air as much as possible. I think that would put the importance of a 30-person air opener or more. It would kind of put it into perspective a little bit. Maybe you only have a squad of air for an opener because vehicles are considerably more important. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure how they can do it, but
I see
my
your
biggest
logic, though.
issue
That's tough, yeah.
my biggest issue right now is to me, Nexus, while it can be it can be fun. I mean, it's obviously more fun to win than it is to lose, right?
Right.
It's very, very fast. It's extraordinarily fast paced. The middle bases having a 3-cap timer of 2 minutes and 20 seconds is exceedingly quick for Planetside, especially off an opener like that. In some ways it doesn't exactly feel like Planetside, but it's also competitive, so
Yep.
maybe it's not supposed to.
I don't think it's supposed to at this point. Yeah, I'm just gonna lean on the idea. It's like I think the ability to switch the caps within that timer and leaving Nexus the final 0.7 minutes is worth it. It's highly entertaining to watch and be a caster. But if it was 7 minutes for a neutral base in the center and 7 minutes for the left and right side bases, there wouldn't be as much. It would just be sitting on one base watching one base fight like I would did at the very end of Nexus, if that makes sense. The amount of base swapping that was happening throughout that match, the excitement of me having to rush to another zone, you guys dropping with gals, and just the pure chaos of armor and air is just a spectacle to enjoy. But as a player, I can see it kind of sucking, for sure. So
it's rough, right? Like when you're trying to keep track of the different timers, the 3 middle bases, some capping at 220 and some capping at 7. So it gets interesting real fast,
100%.
especially from a macro level.
Just
I would also
go ahead, please, Fuzzy.
I would also throw the shields back on the warp gate bases. Like, I know that's somewhat of a controversial set because there's some people out there that do enjoy this faster paced kind of format, and that's fair, but it is a little too fast. Like, there's not as much room for counterplay.
Yeah, especially with this speed, you can't play with armor. Your armor is just dedicated for that one base, that one attack zone, and then just drop it. You can't drive it.
It's like warp gate and like the Arzak tech plan area, like that. That's kind of good for armor because it's so open, but everything else is so close. And like Warbird was saying, like you could break line of sight so easy with the air, and play against the ground real easy that way.
Mm-hmm. Let's get a chance to see what Nikom's thoughts are based on what we just discussed. Do you agree, disagree? This is not just a family-friendly stream. If you want to say Warbird suck my, just kidding. What would you, Nikom? What are your thoughts?
Whoa.
I love how the Warbird just realized what I did. He's like, whoa. I'm just kidding.
Nikom already says that. It's fine.
No, he does.
Are you speaking for me now? What is going on here?
No,
Anyway.
I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Okay, you can say suck my nuts right now.
I'm
Okay,
just
go
kidding.
for it. Go for it.
Go ahead.
My personal opinion,
I don't know if you want me to give you the question on that.
in general, I do like the designs of bases. I will admit, like, a lot of them do seem susceptible to air to ground, but I think that's also like a incentive to play the air and like be in the air. I think overall it's going to be better for air games on every server. People are going to want to learn to fly, get into flying, and get better at flying for that reason.
There's
because
really no flyers
air is so
at all.
strong, and if you don't want to be air to grounded, the best way to kill air is to be air yourself.
True.
100%.
I just don't know if there's like, again, I was talking about this a long time ago, and I don't think it's possible for them to do it. Have you guys ever played Rocket League?
Yes.
Warbird, Fuzzy?
No.
Yeah, I've played before.
I have to say the tutorial on Planetside 2, fantastic job. If you're gonna play Planetside 2 and you're watching this stream right now, and this is a video recording in the past, play the damn tutorial if you've never played Planetside before. They will help you understand what the fuck you're doing. It is out of control amount of information when you first start. The tutorial does a great job, but it would be amazing to have every single option that you saw from Rocket League, where I want to have the ball and pass it to me and then practice that one maneuver 500 times to become a master at it. If they gave you that same opportunity where you can be in the flying position for advanced basic tutorial and different moves, I can see flying being an option for people, because just pulling the vehicle out on VR terminal and trying to create your own abilities to learn how to fly maneuvers and all those different things, it's just not as fun as the way Rocket League does it. Fun is important. Again, we're here to play a video game, and video games are supposed to be fun. And so if they can find a way to create that that design, that would make it a lot more entertaining. I know it's tough based on the coding.
I mean, there are third-party resources that people could use to learn several aspects of this game, Air notwithstanding probably the hardest one to learn.
Air is by far the hardest one to learn. I can hands down, I can bet anybody in this entire game, if they say something else is harder, I'd laugh my ass off. Air's skill ceiling is way too high.
The Air game really benefits from like the mentor system, where like experienced pilots just take people that they find, that are obviously trying, and take them under their wing and teach them things. I think that's probably the biggest barrier in the Air. Right. There's a lot of the Planetside flight system is completely unique from other games, and you really kind of almost need that, like someone that kind of starts showing you the way. And yeah, that's kind of a big barrier in the game. I don't have like any kind of mechanics like to that. Like it's not like you have a list of newer players. Like I'm one I really enjoy, like teaching newer players about the Air game, and it's not like I have a list of like in front of me of potential like candidates I can pick up and teach, And there's no like mechanics to that, unfortunately. And I don't know. There's a lot of discussions out there about like kind of dumbing down their game basically to make things for newer players, and I'm not for that either.
That makes total sense. I saw a gentleman's name in the chat right now. I want to give a shout out to them. Sorry, 1 second, Fuzzy. Varunda, thank you so much for bringing Planetside, this amazing overlay. All the casters are using it, and you're giving us an opportunity to see kills, vehicle kills, as well as medic revives. Honestly, it's been a huge send on your part, and major props to you. Thank you. If I could get chat to basically give a clap, a round of applause, or thank you to Varunda. He doesn't get paid to do this, unless if he does, and I clearly fucked that up. But in general, thank you, Varunda, for making that opportunity for us here happen for Planetside. And go ahead, Fuzzy, you were saying?
Well, oh yeah, bravo, by the way, Varunda.
No, 100%.
Yeah, absolutely. He's like been making some great resources for the community.
No, really, 100%. Cheers. And if you guys do have a glass, cheers.
But yeah, their game's just hard to get into, unfortunately. And yeah, I've actually been noticing as well on live, like just a lot more activity in there overall across the servers, and that's been wonderful to see. I think they need to keep things like aerial anomalies and things in the game.
Yeah, that was actually a lot of fun to do. I just don't know why they got rid of it.
It's a lot of fun, and there's nothing. Air's always had this trouble where there's not a whole lot in like the meta, quote unquote, to like make Air relevant in the live game. Like it's not like Air can really capture too much, or like, then there's this whole thing against air to ground, but like that's where the air to air game comes in. If you get rid of like the air to air, the ground, you get rid of the air to air, and I don't know.
It's tough.
Air's
like
tough.
Exactly.
Air's
I don't really know how to solve said piece that you're describing. I know air is important. Air has always been important in every sequence. I never really played air as much as I should have. And on the live server, you're not always forced to, but if you play on Cobalt, if you play on these other servers, oh god, you get abused. Like the amount of air to ground that you receive on those live servers.
They're very competitive, the EU servers.
Jesus Christ,
in the
they're
air.
so sweaty. So sweaty, and I like that. Don't fly on Cobalt, exactly. That's one of the players right there, Cedric, who represents the skies on Cobalt, has pretty much made people Alt F4 their client and moved over to other servers just because the amount of pressure they apply them time and time again. They do not let you sleep on how much air to ground they do, and they're forcing you to meet them in the sky. And once you meet them in the sky, they bring, TTA. The moment that a base has been taken over, you're going to go and call up your entire platoon to go and take it back. Well, what if you try to take your platoon to the sky? There's a platoon of players meets you in the sky. Oh my god, it's insane. I don't know if Connery's ever seen something like that before. Do you know if there's anybody running any airballs since like 2013 and 14 by the VS Zerg guy that used to run air all the time?
I would argue Well, there's Buzzcut or not
Buzz,
Buzzcut.
no, not him. There's another guy. VS guy.
Don Alfredo is who you
Don
Yes, thank you.
Alfredo. Yeah, so much. He would just scythe
Someone's
ball the
shitting on me
shit
right
out
now. I
of you.
can feel it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't
no,
freak it.
Don Alfredo, exactly.
Since those days, no. I mean, like R18 used to do some like kind of air zerging and stuff, but no, like Connery's a little more solo friendly, I would say. Like, there's not other than like during outfit wars when like people are practicing airballs, we generally don't like airballs as much on Connery. Just 'cause, like there's
100%
not as
agree
many
with you.
players, and like if you run around with an airball, you just kind of ruin things for everyone.
That's the thing. Like that's where I'm saying like these other servers like Cobalt, they don't care about the survival of their server. They're like get good or quit. And so
Well, and they, like I said, they're very competitive. They have like multiple groups of air that kind of fight each other. So
that's good. That's a good thing. If they didn't have that, I think they would have quit by now. If they didn't have at least that competition against each other, which is what we all strive to hope for, that you have that level of experience and excitement. I finally brought it onto the stream. This is the two people that we're talking to, guys, right here. Iron Forge Alliance and the Terran Alliance. I want to thank also my graphic editor Mango who made this for me to showcase you guys in a I did not repeat it. Okay, there we go. In a very cool light. I think this graphic that he's created makes it look like it's almost like an MMA fight that's happening between the Iron Forge Alliance and the TTA. Pretty sick. Thank you, buddy.
Incoming grudge match.
I know, right? Isn't this that's how I feel when I saw this logo and this introduction to Outfit Wars. But other than that, dude, I can keep here all day, Fuzzy and Warbird and Nicom, and I want to ask you guys all three a favor, as well as chat. I'm looking right at you. If you guys want me to showcase your matches, I'm prioritizing, guys. This is just because I think it's going to give better content to Outfit Wars, to Planetside. If you want to have a perspective camera, I know that you're going to be quote-unquote thinking that it's going to be stream snipeable. I'm already on a live level. If, let's say, Warbird right now is in a firefight, I have 4 monitors in front of me. If you guys have no clue what I'm talking about, you'll see right here, I have literally 4 monitors. I changed this into another camera view. And this will give me an opportunity to tab into your camera in the middle of the match, watching an observer camera, watching Warbird about to run in. I can switch right then and there into Warbird's point of view and watching him firefight and what it looks like to be boots on the floor. The moment you die, boom, I can switch my camera over to the observer camera and then switch back into another player that is alive. And do that over and over again. Don't sit on that person because, again, you're going to respawn and you don't want to show your no respawn location. That's too much details, too much info. But POV cameras is the way to go. Is the way to make it more exciting for players who are watching and for future Planet Men, women, dignified guests who want to play.
I think didn't the Bila Bila guys start doing that again as well this year?
I don't know. All I know is that Motong has done it for a from the Soul Tech community. Bila Bila, yeah, that's them. Yes, that is them. Yes, they did it for a tournament of their own, and they had an ops cameraman who's switching the cameras for their casters. I'm doing all the switching myself, and I just did the match right. Not this match, but the previous matches. 2 cameras with me and Oto doing casting together. So I would switch between 2 different observer cameras. I did the same thing with Dubness, who represents Bach on Cobalt, and B-Way on Emerald. We had 2 observer cameras, 2 different perspectives on the stream, so you can see 2 angles of every single moment of your match. It's so much more powerful to just have more than 1 camera angle, and that's going to increase the quality of your gameplay and of those who are watching. So again, if you want me to continue focusing on TTA or FIFA, talk to your crew and ask them if they're interested, and I need to set them up at least a day before the event so I can make sure everything's ready to go. Oh my god, finals, we'd like to have 6 cameras we can swap between. Dude, Varunda, how legendary would that get? I'm getting that set up for PSB. Hard to get producers, though. Dude, Varunda, I'll teach you, or if you already know exactly, you probably know more than me. But if you need anything, I can share anything on my end. But in the end, yeah, that's the biggest question I have for you guys, Planetside. I haven't had a chance to sit down and talk to you guys, but I am looking for POV cameras right now. And it means that you're going to see the Twitch stream, and if you guys do a couple of these Twitch streams, and I know that you guys are enjoying it, I'm going to pay for a service that allows you guys to stream directly to my OBS. And that's going to be giving me the perfect 1080p quality, and you don't need to worry about people tuning into your stream to stream snipe you. They're only going to see the point of view of your time I click onto your camera. So there's plenty of options if you feel uncomfortable.
You're on a delay, right?
No delay. No, there's no delay. Go and watch these videos and see if you think that a delay is needed, because they're so goddamn fast. I don't think that when they see Fuzzy walking into a point, you're already shooting them in the face, and then you die, and then I'm changing the camera to an OBS. I'm already flying away. There's limited amount of info that people can take in these matches, and the only thing they can take is if I run to your warp gate for those first 20 minutes and sit there and stare at your camera on the warp gate. That is one thing I don't do. I sit in the center. I do not showcase what's going on, except for Go Hard Gaming. Go Hard Gaming, if you're watching right now, my hands are up. I thought you guys were throwing. I genuinely thought you guys were quitting. I saw a bunch of Go Hard Gaming against Recursion. They were just sitting there with infantry loadouts. I didn't even think the max units were going to get teleported with a Steel Rain, but they Steel Rained in the very first second of the match, and you just see a million freaking Reavers fly in and wondering where's the air. They see Steel Rain all in one spot, all 4 Steel Rain, 48 members dropping into the center point, and sadly they didn't take it. But that was a very unique strategy I didn't expect to see in Alpha Wars. But that would be fun. Anything else you want to add, Warbird, Nikon, and Fuzzy, to the stream, and to the chat, to everybody out there?
I think chat likes seeing openers, so if you put like a 2-minute delay, you can show them.
Oh, I'm showing the opener when you guys fly in. I'm just not showing your loadout. I'm not showing that you guys are sitting there with a bunch of sites and a bunch of galaxies. They're going to count exactly how many you had. That's info that they can take with them for the next matchup. I think that opener inside of the warp gate should be black. I don't think a single camera should be able to see that. That's too much info. But after you guys fly out and you guys do your thing, at that point, I don't think you guys can mimic it. It's always different every single time. If you guys are going to try to do the same moves every single time, somebody's going to figure it out, and they're going to adapt to it. But if this match or other matches, guys, and you guys feel uncomfortable and saying, Arshee, please put a delay, it is really being a damper for our gameplay, I will put a delay for that respect for you guys. But in my opinion, from the extreme amount of casting that I've done, I don't think we really need a delay at this level currently.
Again, my only point of view is like, as a viewer, like I like to look at, openers, and I don't want them stream sniped, obviously. So if you have a 2-minute delay, you can use those 2 minutes, 1 minute on each, and just look through what they've got and show the viewers what they can see, what they anticipate. That's all.
True. I was just saying, like, let's imagine I'm 48, and I show that I have 30 sites. I show that I have 4 galaxies all landed on the floor inside the galaxy warp gate. And we do that for the second match. You're going to kind of get a gist on how to counter that opener. So if there is anything out there that does something similar, I guess we can do that, But yeah. I don't know. Oh, if there's a 2-minute delay, it doesn't even matter, because it's 20 minutes. They're going to see it within those 20 minutes is what I'm saying. So you have to do
you wait till the last 2 minutes.
Oh, then yes, then you're right. Yeah. Then you're right. Okay. That could work.
And that's when you go and show it. Yeah.
True. I agree. I can probably just do it the last 10 seconds, and then there's no way you guys can react. That can still work like that.
That's a lot of distance to travel.
Oh, yeah. I know what you mean, but there's still a way that you can do it. But yeah.
I mean, even a minute would be sufficient, but you know what I mean. That's my only critique.
I'll do basically. I'll look into it. I'll double check with other casters. I'll talk to other communities. I'll see what PSP is doing. It looks like PSP is doing a 1-minute opener. I saw Commander Sirius do like a 20-minute delay on a stream. I was like, damn, I'm an asshole. I was just like, I need to basically adjust this. I don't know how long his delay was, but it felt very long. And thank you so much for the raid, by the way. And I want to make sure that you guys go check out Commander Sirius, not only on Twitch, but he's also on YouTube. If you guys don't know Kamikaze, guys, Kamikaze is no longer, I can't even do a shout out for him. He's on YouTube. He's no longer on Twitch. I was just looking forward to basically doing a shout out for that individual, as well as PSB there's going to be multiple guys. PSB is doing it on PSB 1, which is Planetside Battles, as well as Planetside Battles 1 and Planetside Battles 2. They have multiple stream channels, guys, and they are covering so many goddamn games, super well organized, and they know exactly how to give that content to you guys in Planetside. But other than that, I appreciate Warbird, Nikon, Fuzzy for hanging out with me for this long. It feels like old times just chilling together. For this next week, coming in on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, every single day, I'm going to be streaming Planetside. I'm going to either do some Jaeger 1v1s, or we're going to do some little shenanigans and join a platoon, or I'm just going to go and farm Reddit and then see what the hell Reddit has to offer on Sunday. Invite anybody who wants to talk about these Reddit posts and just kind of, uncover some salt, and I'll have some water nearby. I won't get jaundice, I promise. But we'll see how it goes. Have you guys checked out Reddit recently, Warbird, Nikon, and Fuzzy?
Define recently.
I don't know. I just know. Everybody tells me don't go to Reddit, Arshee. It's gonna scar you, and I was just like,
probably for the best.
That's what I do, is not go to
It's
Reddit.
too late for me, but you can.
I browse our CONNERY.
oh,
It's like my home server, my home newspaper, you know?
it is. It is
Gotta
your
see
newspaper.
gotta see the happenings.
Okay, well, I'm telling you, I'm gonna be streaming it tomorrow, and we're gonna see how quickly I either tab off of it and change the subject, or we'll see how long we can farm it in there and just enjoy it.
I'm pretty well known on Reddit for salty takes, so
No
if you ever want some
way.
of that.
Hey, listen, Fuzzy, please stop by then on the stream, and I'd love to have you in the cast. And I have Schmitty also interested as well, and a lot of other people from other servers. Just show me some of the Reddits.
Not a problem.
Yeah, that'd be funny. I just wanted to see what the Planetside 2 community's been up to, what you guys are complaining about, what do you guys want to see differently, how much do you guys love the NC shotgun jackhammer, or are you guys excited about the nerfs that happened towards VS and their weaponry, and things like that.
Poor VS.
We can play
My
Air on
TR,
Cobalt.
my TR heart cries.
Exactly. It's going to be interesting. Well, hey guys, thank you so much. I don't think there's anybody else online. I have another stream to do, and that's going to sound really weird, but a streamer friend, being a content creator on Twitch, gives me an opportunity to meet other content creators, and this other content creator named K-Marie is doing a subathon, and it has nothing to do with Planetside 2. This is straight up another personality, another Twitch streamer that I'm friends with, had a chance to meet in person, and is currently doing a subathon. And I'm just going to go raid into her, and then I'm going to jump into her stream, and she wants to do a questionnaire, or she might want me to shoutcast Fall Guys for her. I want to do something for my friends on Twitch, and so whenever they are doing this big subathon, which means they don't end their stream, and they keep going until the subs are over, at least I can stop by and say hi. And I want to say thanks to everybody for just tuning in. I'm going to give you guys one more opportunity to win 100,000 cash money. We're going to throw it in right now. Warbird, have a great night. Nikon, Fuzzy, salute you guys. Take care, guys.
GG, FIFA, good fight.
GG's good fight, 100%.
GG's.
All right, chat. We had an opportunity to see Iron Forge Alliance as well as the Terran Alliance. I want to big a huge thank you over to Warbird TD, Fuzzy, and Nikon. If you guys have your matches coming up, please make sure you always go to Planetside Battles first, or Kamikaze, or Commander Sirius for your interviews. I haven't been around lately. I've been gone for like a year. I've been playing New World and other games. Give priority to those who have been around longer, guys. Give them that love. Go to do their interviews first. Give them that attention, and they deserve it. So get your raid messages ready. We're going to go to K-Marie, and here's your 100,000 cash money. Redemption starts now. Shit. Did it work? No, I suck at this. I'm going to raid emote. No. This is the wrong channel. Shit. No, it didn't work. Oh my god, I'm not connected to Twitch. Now it should work. Okay. There we go. Jesus Christ, I suck as a streamer, guys. Unbelievable.
Ladies and gentlemen,
There we go.
100,000 cash money has been redeemed.
Like
somebody's heating up.
Nobody's heating up
and they're
fucking
on fire.
Cedric. Oh my god. You're so
One
bad.
lucky person will win tonight. 100,000 cash money. Type exclamation mark join to play.
All right, guys, we're going to be raiding K Marie in just a second. I'm going to go jump into her stream as well, and we're going to chat with her. She's DJing right now. Currently is doing hardstyle, hardcore, raw style.
Who's it gonna be?
Got a beautiful hairstyle coming up. Let's go stop by and say what's up.
15 seconds.
Can I have a spell K Marie's right now? There we go. I love you all. I'll see you guys next time. Again, my name's ArsheeTV, and we're going to be showcasing every single week, Fridays and Saturdays, Outfit Wars. Throughout the week, I'll be focusing on Planetside 2 and seeing what they're all up to. Copy and paste that message, guys. I appreciate you all for coming by, and it's always nice to say something positive to somebody. Any possibility, anytime you have, if you have that energy to give, just copy and paste that message. You will basically make your day. That's all. See you guys. Until next time. No! I didn't push that button! I'm done. Alright, let's just go raid. Let's just go raid before they start dancing. Okay. No. End. Oh, shit. We're just, okay.